FRAUD-FLIX Short presents LTCM. Long term was aspirational. Genius leveraged 25 to 1.
1994. In the quiet dark of a shipyard, a fund is being built. Not a boat, a cathedral of mathematics. Its designers were not sailors. They were professors. The finest minds money could measure and the market could buy.
The ticket was 10 million, minimum, and still they queued in the rain, banks, funds, fortunes, begging to board.
They christened her with champagne and certainty, the Unsinkable Fund, the ship that mathematics itself had blessed. Below deck, no engines. Equations. The models had spoken, and the models said, "This ship cannot sink." And for 3 years she was right. 40% returns, calm seas, applause from every harbor on earth. But every great ship carries a stowaway. His name was Leverage, and he worked below the waterline. The trade was simple. 2 bonds, nearly twins, drifting apart by a whisper. Bet the whisper closes. It always closes, doesn't it? The whisper paid pennies. So the professors did what professors do. They multiplied, and multiplied, and multiplied. For every coin they owned, 25 borrowed ones beneath it. A tower of other people's money, balanced on a promise. And the banks? The banks shoveled. No questions, no collateral worth the name. It was an honor just to lend to genius. By the summer of '98, $1 trillion in exposure pressed against the hull. From outside, a spotless ship. From inside, the glass was beginning to sing. 1997. Thunder over Asia. Distant, they said. Contained, they said. The models barely stirred in their sleep. Then August. Russia defaults. On its own debt, in its own currency. The one thing the models had filed under, impossible. And the twin bonds, the ones that always converge, they fled from each other, everywhere, all at once. Every trade, every market, every clever little bet turned the same direction at the same moment. Diversifications drowned first. There was no bang. Ledgers don't bang. Just a long, quiet, tearing sound. The sound of certainty, ripping along the seam. Below deck, the ink came in. Quietly, politely. The way losses always arrive, a page at a time. Hundreds of millions, a day. Money doesn't sink like a stone. It streams out through the wound, coin by coin, into the black. Then came the telegrams, margin calls, from every lender at once, the politest sentences in finance, and the coldest. The floor itself began to lean, and on a leaning floor, even geniuses slide. And here is what froze Wall Street's blood. The ship was lashed to every other ship in the harbor. If she went down, she would not go down alone. 4.6 billion, gone, in 5 weeks. The vault held 1 coin, and the echo of every promise made about it. 4.6 billion, gone, in 5 weeks. The vault held 1 coin, and the echo of every promise made about it. And the stowaway? Leverage never drowns with the ship. He rows away, dry-cuffed, to wait for the next launch. Then, a light. The Federal Reserve of New York did not own the ship, but it owned the harbor, and harbors have keepers. 1 room, 14 banks, no public money on the table, only a question, hang together or sink separately. 3.6 billion, private money, public purpose, not to save the geniuses, to keep the harbor from burning with them. Then, crate by crate, the cargo came off. No panic, no fire sale. $1 trillion in exposure, lowered to the dock, gently. And in the keeper's ledger, 3 words took root: counterparty, collateral, leverage. Watch them, or meet them again. The ship of genius is gone. The harbor remains, watched, moored, and wiser. The file is closed. The next is already calling.
Came up through the cold with a ledger and a creed. Every door we open is a door that someone bleeds. No flag, no mercy, no excuse to make it clean. Just the work, the wage, the silence in between. No contract refused. No contract refused. Whatever the cost, it's already accrued. Write down the name, we'll write down the rest. No contract refused, that's the only test. They call us the bad ones, we don't disagree. There's honor in the cold that the warm never see. Lock the coordinates, kill the cabin light, no contract refused. We ride into the night.